Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up Wednesday. Well, we just wrapped up the closing ceremony this last weekend of the 2024 Summer Olympics. And what a great Olympics it was for the United States, and for that matter, all countries. But the US finished 35 medals ahead of the closest country to them, which was China, 126 to 91. And we tied China for the most gold medals. So, congratulations to all of our Olympians, whether they won medals or not. A little trivia for you. Who is the most decorated Olympian of all time? Give you a hint. From the United States, a male, a swimmer. I'm sure you figured it out by now. Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps achieved 28 medals, of which 23 were gold. But what a lot of people don't know is that Michael Phelps felt the highest highs when he won those medals and the lowest of lows a week later. And he's been very public with the fight that he had with depression following those achievements, and then feeling like there wasn't anything more to accomplish afterwards. And that's what I want to talk about today, is the fact that we often set goals, and for many people, achieving a life goal, maybe summiting Mount Everest, maybe completing a triathlon or a marathon, whatever it may be, people set really big goals. And oftentimes when they accomplish those goals, they get this feeling of what's next. What could I possibly do that could surmount that achievement? And I think that a lot of our athletes deal with that. I know Tom Brady dealt with that. I know that, again, Michael Phelps dealt with that. If you read David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me, no matter what he achieved was not enough. There was more. But what I want to address is the fact that achievements are milestones, and I think they're opportunities to celebrate. And a lot of times we fail to do that. We kind of hit the next button. Yeah, I did that. Great. Next, start over again. A lot of people don't have the ability to do that. After they achieve something significant, they get lost. And Michael Phelps is a perfect example of somebody who got tremendously lost, almost to the point where, he was actually considering suicide, which is super sad. To think that there was no other reason or purpose to live after the accomplishments, the achievements that he had, it's really sad. And I think we have to bring focus to this, because the reality is that we have a certain number of days on the planet, each of us, and we decide what we're going to do with those days. And throughout our lifetime, we're going to have huge successes and achievements. We're also going to have failures. We're going to lose. We're going to fail at things, and we learn from those things. But the reality is, and it's taken me over 50 years to understand this or realize it, but it isn't about those finish lines. It really isn't. They're fantastic because they justify or verify all the hard work that we've put into things, but it's really more about the journey. And when we hit one of those milestones, a success, an achievement, it's an opportunity to kind of recalibrate and understand what we accomplish, but then to set new goals. And I think that this is a message we need to especially share with our kids right now, this new generation who's really seemingly trying to find purpose in a lot of different things. But it's okay to feel, after making a huge accomplishment, to feel like there isn't anything you can do that's going to be as significant as that one thing. But the reality is that's not the case. I believe that Michael Phelps says that of all of his gold medal races and matches, they're not even in the top 10 of achievements in his life at this point, which is super cool. But hopefully you find that helpful. Do what you can to make a difference with somebody else. If they have a huge accomplishment, make sure that, a day later, a week later, that they're doing well, and they understand that really it's about the long run. It's, this isn't a 40-yard sprint in life. It's a marathon, and enjoy every step of the way, because they're blessings. And hopefully that resonates, and we'll see you next Wednesday.